Hi out there, everybody. Welcome back to the Hermit's Moon. My name is Renee, and we are going to do the weekend guidance reading for all of the zodiac signs. Now, I was going to have a video posted for just Friday and try to do this a little different, but y'all know I have internet issues. We did so good this week, and then yesterday I was trying to upload a video, and it just wasn't going to happen. So let's keep our fingers crossed that we get this video uploaded. Spirit, help us. We need you, Lord, please. Let's go ahead. Now, this is for all the zodiac signs. And let's see what spirit animal that the universe, that God, that Spirit wants us to work with right now. Call upon for wisdom, for direction. Beautiful repeater card, guys. The horse spirit. I love this. And I love the message, freedom is yours. It's so relevant for me right now and for my loved ones and what one particular loved one is going through. I hope it's relevant for you as well. But, you know, Spirit is telling us freedom is ours. It's up to us to execute and look for and search and hold that freedom in very high regard. Make it a priority. So everyone, I hope that you do something this weekend where you feel free, no matter what your situation. Be thankful for the freedoms that we have in this country, wherever you're at, and celebrate them. Just hold them so dear and close to your heart. But remember, you are free. You are free. You are an individual to make up. You can make up your own mind in any situation. Choice is yours, honey. We always have choice. And that is one of the main freedoms that we have. So just really be thankful for this energy today. Be thankful for this. When you see a horse, anywhere you are, horses are pretty much everywhere around the world. I want you to remember and be reminded of your freedom. Be grateful for it. And don't take it for granted. Don't take it for granted. Celebrate it. Okay, let's get into the tarot. Spirit, what would you like for us to know this weekend? Now, y'all, I'm videoing this on Friday, July 31st. Tomorrow is August 1st, which is Lammas. And for those of us that celebrate that look to that energy, that is the first harvest of the year. And it's August 1st. My birth month is August. Y'all have been with me for a while. You know my sun's sign. I'm a Virgo. Barely a Virgo. Almost a Leo. But what are you harvesting? What, you know, we've had, you know, another card that's come up for us a lot this week has been a year from now. And we've kind of been focusing on plant the seeds now to reap the harvest in a year of what you want your life to look like. So look back and think about where you were at a year ago. What changes have we all endured? What changes have blessed us? What changes have been rough but maybe have helped us grow? Now think about how you want to take those changes into the year ahead. What do we want from August 1st, 2021? What do we want our lives to look like? Okay, but right now, let's look at this weekend. Okay, we've got the Five of Swords reversed. Two of Pentacles reversed. Oh my goodness, y'all. Six of Cups. How many times this week has this card shown up? You know, I was talking and chatting with one of my subscribers, and we both agree this is about looking back and remembering how much this year has changed with the pandemic and the coronavirus. And we've been thinking about how much we miss last year and the freedom that we had in 2019. And what all these changes have meant to us. And some of us are feeling a longing for that. I know I am. I know my fellow subscriber was. You know, some of us are anxious because of all of this. I can totally relate to that. I'm high anxiety right now, y'all, and I'm trying. I'm fighting it. I'm doing the best I can. I'm going to hang in there. I'm going to get through any struggles. I always do. But we are missing that simpler time. We're missing maybe the freedoms that we took for granted in 2019. We realize now in 2020 how precious and special they are, and they were. So there's a longing for that. So if you're feeling that, just know you are not alone, honey. You are not alone. Queen of Cups. She's shown up a little bit this week too, 2 or 3 times. That's probably her third time. Now for clarifiers, oh good Lord, the devil reversed. Y'all, this showed up again. This showed up a day or two ago. And this message is about freedom. Freedom about breaking the chains of whatever is holding us down. Guys, if you aren't getting it, freedom is the word of the weekend. I mean, we really need to think about that. And we need to exercise our choices while we have in this freedom. Oh, I'm blown away by this, y'all. Queen of Wands reversed. Woo. 4 of Pentacles. And the Hanged Man. Very interesting. Some repeater energies coming through, guys. Okay, let's start. We have the 5 of Swords reversed. Now this to me is about overcoming a betrayal. It can be maybe somebody has betrayed you. Maybe you aren't operating on the up and up. Maybe you're having an epiphany where you realize, well, I could have done better by this person. I could have, I shouldn't have did what I did. It can be a card of not so much as regret, but as a lesson learned and going forward and doing better. And I feel like that's what this is about here. The 5 of Swords, there was a time where it was showing up in my life, and I knew what it meant. It was telling me to get right, do better, not put myself first. So I feel like this is kind of an epiphany card for me anyway. But for some of you, you might have someone coming back to apologize to you for a wrong they did to you. Remember, there's a quote from, oh gosh, I think it was LL Cool J. I used to watch on Oprah, one of her master classes, and he said that he always likes to extend the grace that he would want given back to him. And that stuck with me. That was about forgiving. And if you have this energy, if you get the opportunity to give someone some forgiveness today, why don't you do it, honey? Because that's, holding a grudge is just negative, angry energy. It's low level. You're not operating from a high vibration when you are holding on to the past and someone's past transgressions. It's time to let them go, extend that forgiveness, and move forward. Move forward with a more positive energy around you. That will give you the freedom that you need. Here we are, the freedom again. Forgiveness is freedom. It frees that person from maybe the guilt and shame of what they did, but it also frees you of the anger and the resentment of whatever this person, put into your life. It gives you a chance to grow and move forward. So if you are dealing with those energies right now, I just really, really am getting a message from my guides to just say forgive and go forward. But here we are again, y'all. Embrace freedom. This is Capricorn energy. This is the Capricorn Major Arcana. So that might be significant for a Capricorn out there. But this is about breaking free from anything that holds you down, a bad mindset, a bad habit, an addiction. It's time to deal with it, and it's time to let it go. Let it go and move forward. It might be keeping you out of balance. The 2 of Pentacles is the card of balance. And I always say when it shows up, watch your finances, y'all. Make sure that you don't have more going out than what's coming in. It's time to maybe look online at your transactions. Make sure everything is in order and get your finances in order. Get your finances in balance, but also get your emotions in balance as well. The Pentacles is about being grounded. It's that earth energy. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And it's about becoming stable, and feeling security. So we really want this card to be upright. When it's reversed, something's out of whack. Is it your money? Is it your feelings of anxiety? Are you dealing with those emotions? But it's time to deal with it, especially when we have that devil on the card, because that's where it's telling us we need to break free. Now, the Queen of Wands, you might be feeling less than right now. The Queen of Wands is normally a very confident, dynamic, go-getter kind of energy. It's the Aries card for me when I read. So it is the wand suit, though. It can also be Leo and what's my other? Aries, Leo. Gosh, I'm going blank, y'all. I'm sorry. What is my other fire? Sagittarius. I always do that. I'm sorry. But this is about lighting that fire underneath yourself. If you've been complacent, if you've been standing still when you know you should be moving forward, this is all about moving forward right now. This is about lighting the fire underneath you, getting motivated, and making things happen. And I really feel like it's telling you it's time to get up off that couch and get in balance. Whatever is out of balance in life, it's time to get it in balance. We already discussed the Six of Cups. This could be about your children as well. You know, you see the little ones on the card there. So it's mainly for me, the message is a card of nostalgia. It can always mean someone from your past coming back. If any of you are experiencing that, I would love for you to drop me a comment, because this card has shown up, my gosh, I think 4 times this week. So something from the past, something or someone is going to appear again for you. Is this a lesson that you need to learn with the Devil card? Is it a welcome energy coming back? Is this maybe an old friend's going to reach out? Could be an old love. Do you want to go down that road again? Do you even want to deal with that? But this is about something from the past coming back and reappearing in your life. So what is it, guys? I also feel like with this Four of Pentacles, we could be holding on to something from the past. Maybe we're holding on a little too tight. Maybe you are living in the past. Maybe thinking about 2019 and missing all the energy we had in that time. Maybe that's causing you some depression and some worry and anxiety right now. Maybe what my subscriber and I were saying is maybe we took for granted all that freedom, but because at first I enjoyed this lockdown, y'all. I am very introverted. I am a Taurus moon, Virgo sun, Pisces rising. All 3 of those signs are introverts. So I can really be a recluse. And so at first I enjoyed this lockdown, and it gave me a good excuse to not have to go and socialize. But after a while, I realized I'm kind of missing interaction with people. I'm missing being able to get out into the world and see someone smile and have a conversation with a stranger, be it brief and minimal, whatever. I missed it. So we might be holding on to these feelings. We might be living in the past just a little too much. It's time to think about moving forward and manifesting our goals and dreams. We want to make those dreams happen. Now, we have the Queen of Cups. This is Cancer energy, can also be Pisces and Scorpio. This is the Water Queen. This is about using your intuition, following your dreams, being empathetic and sympathetic to those around you, walking a mile in someone else's shoes. But this is a very loving, nurturing energy. The Queen of Cups is all about like loving your children unconditionally. She's an unconditional, loving person. This is male or female out there. This is just our female aspect. But this is the intuitive in us that I feel like it's telling you, trust your gut, trust your instincts, trust your intuition this weekend. You might get some really good messages from the divine about what's going on in your world, how you need to navigate the coming up week, just about something that's important to you. Pay attention to it. You can trust it. Now the Hangman, it's about surrender. Whatever message you get from Spirit this weekend, with that Queen of Cups, I want you to sit with it for a minute, and I want you to process it, and I want you to think about what it really, really means to you. This is a major arcana card, so it's about the big lessons in life. Whatever you've been dwelling on, thinking about, I feel like it's a nudge from Spirit. And I feel like this is a good weekend for you all to maybe sit and really process what your goals and dreams are, what your feelings are around a certain topic, and how you need to move forward. What changes do you need to make? What's holding you back with this? You're going to break free from it if you can deal with it. This is going to be I feel like we're in a really big time with this Devil reverse that continuously shows up. This can be a real chain breaker. It's time for us to deal with whatever it is that's holding us back. And I know this is very relevant for me. It's relevant for someone that I love in my family. And I feel like that's what it's about. It can be a painful process. Whoops, don't get me wrong. Y'all, I don't know if I should keep, we're going to keep that one, but I'm going to pull another one too. Oh gosh, look at this. Take action. Okay, remember what I was saying? Use this weekend to process whatever it is that Spirit is telling you, but it's time to go forward and process it, and then figure out what you need to do. After you sit with it for a minute with this hangman, it's time to take action and move forward. Go after our goals and dreams. Ooh, I like that, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, think about, we're going to pull another card too. We're going to get more from our angels. Angels, what would you like us to know about a certain topic? Y'all, I'm sorry, man. No, that's too many. I know that is not a message. That's me being clumsy. Get it together, Renee. Focus about whatever it is you want to ask your angels about. Really, really concentrate, because we're going to pull a card of intention now. Think about nothing. My goodness. Think about nothing but what you are wanting some guidance for. I'm almost afraid to shuffle these cards, y'all. I'm just having a terrible time this morning. Okay, we're going to take this one. Compromise. Okay, who out there? Who is this Five of Swords message for? About forgiveness. You know, compromise kind of goes hand in hand with forgiveness. It's, you know, you're accepting that maybe it's time you need to compromise your stance on a subject. That was immediately came through for me when I saw this card after seeing the Five of Swords. The compromise isn't you compromising your ethics or your morals, but it's compromising your stance. If you have been withholding forgiveness, maybe it's time for you to compromise there. If you have been digging your heels in, thinking you're not wrong, you didn't do anybody wrong, you don't owe anybody an apology, maybe you can compromise with them. But I do feel like this is a card of peace. I'm really getting a temperance energy here. You know, the moderator, the blending. The angel is pouring water from one cup, one chalice into another. She's blending. That's compromising. That's a very the alchemy kind of card. So compromise on something. What do you need to compromise on in your life? What are you being too rigid about? Think about that this weekend as well. But it's not saying you're not going to get your way. It's not going to be exactly what you look like maybe, but it's a time for compromise. Very interesting cards this weekend, y'all. I hope you guys have a really beautiful weekend. I hope it's peaceful. I hope that this reading brought you some clarity. I hope it resonated with you. I know there's a lot of cards out there, so not everything's going to resonate with everyone. Take what you want and leave the rest. But I'm going to try to do some zodiac readings for our week ahead. Going to do one for each of the signs. Keep your fingers crossed, everybody, that I can load them, because my Wi-Fi is acting wonky again. I've told you before, I live in an area where there's a lot of tourism, and it was very, very busy this week. So guys, have a beautiful week. I am wishing y'all joy, love, health, and wealth. Namaste. Mwah.